Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to week 3. We're going to talk about triangles here in our distance learning. So some of these words you've seen already, which is good. I'm hoping this will be a review for you for our geometry topics. So a triangle. So you can classify triangles based on sides and based on angles. So the top 3 are based on angles. Okay, so if you want to circle here, and you can write that this is based on the angle measurements. Okay, so our first example is acute triangles, all acute angles, meaning all of the angles have to be less than 90 degrees. Whereas a right triangle has one right angle, and then an obtuse triangle has this one obtuse angle. Remember, an obtuse angle has to be bigger than 90 degrees. And then you can classify based on sides. So all of these are based on side measurements. So scalene means there's no congruent sides. Isosceles means that there's 2. You see these little markings here. That means that those 2 sides are going to be the same measure. Maybe they're 4 and 4, 7 and 7, whatever it may be. And then you've got markings here on all 3 of the sides. So that's an equal lateral triangle. All 3 sides are going to be equal to each other. All right, so those are our classifications. So a triangle is a figure with all 3 sides and 3 angles. The symbol we use is an actual triangle symbol. So we'll write the word, instead of writing the word triangle, a lot of times you'll see me write that symbol. It looks like a triangle right here. Every triangle has at least 2 acute angles. One way you can classify them is by the third angle. So saying if it's acute, if that third angle is acute, it's an acute triangle. If it's a right angle, then it's a right triangle. And if it's an obtuse angle, it's an obtuse triangle. Another way is talking about congruent segments. So congruent segments just means equal sides. All right. Angles of a triangle. Angles in a triangle should always add to 180 degrees, okay? Always. And if we were in class, I'm sure you guys would have remembered this and told me that, but they're going to add to 180 degrees. All right, draw a triangle with 3 acute angles and 2 congruent sides, then classify it. All right, so I'm going to zoom in here. So 3 acute angles. So what if it looks like this? Okay, I've got acute angles for all of them. And 2 congruent sides. Okay, let's make this side the same measure as this side. So since there's 3 acute angles, it's called an acute triangle. And since there's 2 congruent sides, that's an isosceles triangle. Your triangle can look a little bit different, but that one's kind of easy. Draw a triangle with 1 obtuse angles and no congruent sides. So I'm going to draw a big old angle here. And then connect those 2 sides. That will be my obtuse angle right here. 1 obtuse angle and no congruent sides. So I'm not going to make any markings on my sides. So the obtuse angle would make this an obtuse triangle. And no congruent sides is a scalene triangle. Okay? All right. Classify each triangle as shown by its angles and sides. So I think they're talking about this triangle right here that's at the roof of this house. Okay, right away I see these markings. That's 2 congruent sides, so that's an isosceles triangle. And then it looks like it looks like that top angle is probably obtuse because a right angle would look kind of like this. So it's got to be bigger than a right angle, so this is an obtuse triangle. Next one, I don't see any markings of congruent sides, so this is scalene. And angles, you see that 90 degrees there? That makes that a right angle, which makes this a right triangle. You can write and solve an equation to find the missing angle of any triangle. Can I now? Let's talk about it. Write and solve an equation to find the measurement of angle Z. So I'm missing Z right here. Well, the angles added up should equal, so I'm going to add them up, include my missing Z, should equal 180 degrees. Combine my like terms. All right, 119 plus 43 is 162 plus Z is equal to 180, and then I can subtract 162. So 180 minus 162 is 18 degrees. So the measurement of Z is 18 degrees. Some of you might have been able to do this without an equation, and that's fine. You probably would have done 119, added 43, given you 162, and taking that away from 180. That's fine. If you don't want to make an equation, I'm okay with it for those problems. This one, you are going to have to make an equation, though, because I have multiple variables. It's not like I was just missing one angle, like up here. I'm actually missing two angles. So this one's 90 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to add them up. X plus 2x plus 90 has to equal 180. Combine my like terms here. Remember, there's a 1. 1x plus 2x is 3x plus 90 equals 180. Subtract over the 90. 3x is equal to 90. Divide by 3. So x is equal to 30 degrees. All right. In triangle ABC, if the measurement of angle A is 25, B is 108, what is C? Be sure to write and solve an equation and show all work. So if my one measurement is 25, plus my other measurement is 108, and then I'm missing measurement C, they all have to add up to equal to 180. All right, add my like terms together. So I'm going to do 25 plus 108. That's going to give me 133 plus C equals 180. Subtract 133. It's going to give me 47. So I've got 47 degrees. All right, those were pretty quick notes. So if you have extra time, you're more than welcome to get started on the homework if you feel like you're ready. Make sure that you check your answers. If not, I will see you in our live Teams chat. We'll work on the guided practice. All right, talk to you soon, guys.